Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Olympia D here, and I'm coming back to you with another episode on my series of strange occurrences. This case happened in 2016 and is coming out of Texas. I'm going to read the article, then I'm going to give my opinion on the facts. Tarrant County prosecutors had asked for a life sentence for Charles Dean Bryant, telling jurors that he created a horror movie when he killed Jacqueline Vandagriff, 24. Jurors have sentenced a Hazlitt man to life in prison for murdering a Texas woman's university student whose body was found charred and dismembered in a kiddie pool at a Grapevine Park. Tarrant County prosecutors had asked for a life sentence for Charles Dean Bryant, telling jurors that he created a horror movie when he killed and mutilated Jacqueline Vandagriff in 2016. The defense attorney said Bryant deserved 20 years and that he could be rehabilitated. Vandagriff's family and friends squeezed hands after the verdict. Early on Monday, the jury took less than 3 hours to convict Bryant of murder and tampering with evidence after a week of testimony. The 31-year-old did not appear to show any emotion as the four women read the verdicts in Judge Molly Westfall's 371st District Court. Bryant's life sentence is for murder. He received a separate sentence of 20 years for evidence tampering. Vandagriff's father, Rick Vandagriff, testified that since his 25-year-old daughter died, the family doesn't celebrate birthdays and holidays. Friends invite them over for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner. We just can't celebrate it in the house and look at her cheer, he said, appearing on the verge of tears. He left the courtroom after he testified, opting not to hear the rest of the testimony, which has been gruesome. One of Bryant's attorneys, Glennis McGinty, had argued in court that her client panicked after Vandagriff died during consensual kinky sex in September 2016. McGinty said that in his panic, Bryant went to Walmart and bought a shovel. She told jurors he was guilty only of tampering with evidence. Prosecutors called Bryant an evil, destructive figure who crossed paths with Vandagriff. Bryant, who once worked as a fitness trainer and bartender, did not testify. McGinty and Joetta Keene said in closing arguments that Bryant had no reason to kill Vandagriff. "Where's the motive, y'all?" Keene said. She went on, "They want you to believe he's the creepola of the universe, and he is. These were two people hooking up at a bar and something went horribly wrong." Really? Bryant and Vandagriff were seen on video surveillance spending time together at two Denton bars the evening before her remains were found. Tarrant County prosecutor Lucas Allen and Anna Hernandez told jurors what had happened was sinister, reminding them that even a defense witness said Vandagriff died of homicidal violence. Vandagriff had a brain injury from a blow to the head that could not have come from hitting her head inside the car during sex. There is also no evidence Vandagriff and Bryant had sex, he said. No sperm or condom was found. The jury of 5 men and 7 women appeared to blink back tears as Allen told them to picture Bryant as he used a long knife to cut out Vandagriff's heart in the dark of the morning. He asked jurors, if the purpose is to dispose of a body, why are you cutting out the heart? Investigators searched Bryant Mitsubishi's Outlander 5 days after Vandagriff's body was found at Acorn Woods Park near Lake Grapevine. They found a loaded semi-automatic pistol in the bag, a stun gun, and zip ties. At Bryant's home, FBI investigators found a sheathed knife, a Texas Woman's University satchel, and a zip tie with her on it. One of Vandagriff's bones was found in Bryant's yard near a circle on the ground where a kiddie pool used to be. Not long before Vandagriff was murdered, Bryant was arrested on a stalking charge after police said he wouldn't stay away from his 18-year-old ex-girlfriend. While searching Bryant's phone, police discovered hundreds of photos and videos depicting children engaged in sexual acts, according to testimony. Vandagriff graduated from Wakeland High School in Frisco and was a licensed esthetician. She was studying nutrition at Texas Women's University, where she transferred in 2016. Outside the courtroom, Vandagriff's uncle, Randy Vandagriff thanked law enforcement and prosecutors as he read a statement from her parents, Rick and Sonia Vandagriff, and her sister Jenny. Although it had been 19 months since we lost our precious daughter, not a minute, hour, or day goes by that we do not think of her, her kindness, her compassion, her enthusiasm, and love of life. Randy Vandagriff read, his voice cracking. What would Jackie say if we could talk to her? She would say, remember me, remember my hopes and dreams for the future and my plans to get there. The family has established an endowment at Texas Women's University, the Jacqueline Ray Vandagriff Endowment, to fund an internship for nutrition and food science majors. It also gives them a class ring. And therein lies the end of the article. So this story is creepy and sadistic. Okay, this guy who now is a convicted murderer basically tried to give the guys that he was engaging in some sort of weird sex act with this woman, and that's why he killed her, which was a blatant lie. He killed her because he was a weirdo and a murderer, and he happened to stumble upon this woman who let her guard down, trusted the wrong person, and met her demise. It's very, very sad and disturbing, and it can happen to anybody who makes the wrong decision. It's a cautionary tale about what trusting the wrong person can do to you. I feel sorry for her family. My condolences to them. May she rest in peace. She didn't deserve what happened to her. But again, a choice of momentary, I guess, weakness or bad judgment can lead you into a situation that you don't want to be in, that could inevitably send you to the afterlife. She didn't deserve this. May she rest in peace. And the judgment that this person gets will be the one that they deserve. Everybody out there, stay safe. Like and subscribe for true crime and strange occurrence videos like these. Stay safe, everybody.